welcome back to Python project series. So here we will learn how to create a Python GUI chatbot where users can order food from a menu. So this beginner friendly project teaches Python, Tkinter GUI programming, bot logic and order calculation. So the topics that will be covered are Tkinter GUI basics, buttons, text boxes and chat windows, chatbot logic with Python, displaying menu automatically, and order calculation and billing. So by the end of this video, you will learn how to create a Python GUI, add buttons and chat input, build a simple chatbot logic and calculate the order total automatically. So let's get started. So for this project, we are using PyCharm as an IDE for Python. So before writing any code, let me show you the final program. You know what we are, building. So this will be our final output. So first page, welcome to Smart Restaurant. So you will see a welcome screen, welcome to Smart Restaurant with a start chat, button. So here when you click on the start chat, the menu automatically appears. So bought menu, pizza $10, burger $7, pasta $8. So you have to type the name, to order the or you bill to see the total. So here let's say I am typing pizza and sending. So it says pizza added to your order, and if you want now the bill, so you just have to type bill and hit send. So both here will show the order summary and the total. So you can exit in order to close the program. So this is how we will be moving forward with building a smart restaurant chatbot. So step 1, open PyCharm or VS Code, create a new Python file. So I have named it as smartchatbot.py. So you can name it anything, restaurant chatbot, anything you can name it, right? So step 2 is importing Tkinter here. So Tkinter is a built-in Python library that is used to create graphical user interfaces. So we name it as Tk to make our code shorter. And then here step 3 is bot logic. So this function here, it handles the chatbot's logic. If the user types pizza, burger or pasta, it adds to the order. If the user types bill, it calculates the total. Exit here closes the app. If the input is unknown, it shows a help message. Step number 4 is sending messages. So here this function gets what the user typed, displays it in the chat window, and then calls our bot logic and shows the bot's response. Step number 5 is main window and welcome screen. So here root, we are having root is equals to tk. That means this creates a main application window. We set a welcome label and start chat button. The background is black and text is white. Then we have start chat and show menu, def start chat. So that is basically relating to when the user clicks start chat, the welcome screen disappears and the menu appears automatically in the chat window. So user don't have to type menu anymore. And then chat frame, that is this creates a chat window and where messages appear, the user input box and the send button, and then the exit button, that's allow the users to exit the chatbot anytime. Step number 9 is running the program. So this line runs the program, keeps the window open and waits for user interaction. So I'll show you output once again. So here start chat, menu appears automatically, you can type burger, right, and send. Then you can type bill and send, it will give you bill and you can click exits. So this is how you can create a smart restaurant chatbot in Python. So this was something that I have explained you, like how the program flows. Now I'll be explaining step by step, like the line by line, the program, like what is happening within the program. So first, as we started with importing tkinter as tk. So this imports the tkinter library. So this tkinter is a Python's built-in GUI toolkit. We use tk as shorthand for easier coding. Then orders here, orders, it creates an empty list to store the user's order. So each order will be a tuple, for example, pizza, comma, 10. Then we have a bot logic function, def get bot response user input. User input is equals to user input dot lower. So it defines the bot logic function. User underscore input dot lower converts the user text to lowercase. So the bot can recognize the commands like pizza in lowercase or pizza in uppercase, the same way. Then we have if user input is equals to pizza, orders.append pizza comma 10, return pizza added to your order. So it checks if the user typed pizza, and it adds pizza comma 10 to the orders list, and it returns the message that will appear in the chat window. Then we have elif user input is equals to burger. So the similar logic for burger and pasta, adds the item and price to orders. So returns a confirmation message here with an emoji. So it's your wish, you can include that or you can remove that. Then within this if condition we have the another elif. So it checks for the bill, right? If orders list is empty, it tells the user that they haven't ordered anything. Then we have total. Total is equals to sum item 1 for item in orders. So it calculates the total bill by summing the second element, that's the price of each tuple in orders. And it creates a summary string listing each item and its price, adds the total at the end and returns this summary to show in a chat window. Then we have elif user input is equals to exit root dot quit. So if the user types exit, the program closes the GUI window. Then we have the final else here. If the user types something not recognized, the bot responds with a help message. Sorry, I didn't understand that. Please choose from the menu. So I'll show you this part now. So let me execute it once again. So start chat, let's say here I am writing ice cream. So it doesn't have any ice cream in the menu. So if I send, so it will say sorry, I didn't understand that, please choose from the menu. So this was the part relating to it, and then exit. Now let's move forward with the next part. This is a send message function. It defines the function that handles sending messages. So it gets the text from the user entry box. And here again we have if condition. If user input dot strip is empty, then return, means it prevents sending empty messages. Dot strip here removes spaces, right? So here any particular form of spaces will be ignored. Then we have chat window. So chat window dot configuration. So it allows editing the chat window. So default is disabled, and it adds the user message to the chat window, and finally it deletes the text from the entry box for the next input. Then we have bot response that calls the bot logic to get a response. It inserts the bot's response in the chat window. It disables editing again, so user can't type in the chat box directly, and it scrolls to the bottom so latest messages are visible. And then we have start chat function. When start chat is clicked, it hides the welcome label and start button. So that's why we created this function. And then we have a chat showing the menu automatically after the start. So here it shows the chat window frame, places the user input box on the left and places the send button on the right. /n here means for next line. Then we have chat window, immediately displays the menu when the chat starts and makes the chat window editable temporarily to insert text, and it shows the menu messages and disables editing again. Then we have main window and welcome screen. So this creates the main GUI window, sets the title, size and background color, and label showing the welcome message, welcome label. So white text on black background packed with spacing, that is pad is equals to 10. And then creates a start chat button, white background, black text, 15 width, and calls start chat when clicked. Then chat window frame, chat frame, tk.frame. So here frame groups the chat window together, and text widget is the chat area. That's disabled by default, so user can't type it in directly. Entry here, widget, this is a widget like where the user types. So send button calls the send message function. Then we have the button to close the application, red background to indicate exit. And finally root.main loop, it will start the main GUI loop and keeps the window open and waits for user interaction. So to summarize, Tkinter creates GUI, orders store users items, get bot response is a bot logic, send message handles user input, start chat shows menu and chat window displays conversations and buttons, start chat, send and exit. So this was the most important program relating to how you can build your own smart restaurant chatbot. So we have successfully built our smart restaurant chatbot in Python. I can show you the output here once again. So you learned here how to create a welcome screen, right? You learned automatic menu display, chat window, order calculation and exit button. So here as you can see, I have added the two items and it will give me the the result relating to the two items. So here, sorry I didn't understand that, please choose from the menu, because pasta here it is not available as per the requirement. It doesn't understood, right? Burger it has been added, because for pasta we have not added the in the beginning we have not added the lowercase and uppercase, so it didn't understand that. Okay, so it gives us the bill for only the burger. So let's type as it is. Let's say pizza and then burger and then bill. So it will also calculate. You can see it calculates burger, pizza, right? So likewise it moves with this stuff. So if you want the full code for this project, I have shared the full code in the description. So just check the description, copy the code and start building your own smart restaurant chatbot. If you wanted these types of videos, if you wanted to learn Python, don't forget to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next fun Python project. See you in the next video. Bye.